live again on pitch 1 for our penultimate game of the day, game number 10 out of 11, the 7 p.m. kickoff of the Men's Open between Great Britain Exiles and Australia. And Shane, this is a tasty, tasty game to be nearing the end of our evening with.
Yeah, definitely. This is, of course, the Australian Mixed Opens return to pitch 1 to this stream, or Men's Open, of course, sorry. And we've seen good things from them throughout this tournament so far, so we'll see if they can continue their momentum through on this game here.
Yeah, of course, getting mixed up there. We do cover the Australian Mixed Opens in our 8 o'clock fixture. And of course, very excited to cover that. And Australia so far continuing their streak of winning every game on pitch 1. The only game Australia didn't win on pitch 1 that we covered was the 60s game when Australia Green beat Australia Gold. That was the only time we saw a losing Australia team on pitch 1. And there's the clocks in. Australia will kick us off here in the Men's Open. And kick forcing a knock on straight away.
That's good early pressure there from Australia. Bit of a patient running there from Australia. Tagged well by Riley Hollis of GB Exiles.
Oh, and first blood to Australia.
Just straight through, easy as you like. Keenan Ward, just that quick hip movement takes him through the gap.
And just like that, Ward, the Great Britain Exiles, not able to ward off the danger from young Keenan. And within the opening minute, Australia take the lead 1-0. And Australia coming flying out of the traps here in this opening minute.
Yeah, another great kickoff from halfway, forcing it back over the try line. So GB will return it to Australia.
A huge kick out there. Oh, but great take.
Good tag there on Kaya Ardita as he comes through.
Oh, good 1-2 passing there. Oh, but he was tagged on the way through. Was that Cameron Lloyd?
Great loop around. And I don't know, was the
and
tag made?
That's almost the full first pantsing we've seen.
Tag wasn't made.
Tag wasn't made.
So
try
given.
Try given, just what I was thinking. I was distracted by the undergarments. And just like that, Australia 2 up.
Just a great looping run around there.
Their number 12, Will Eagleton.
Jimwell Kutet, unfortunate not to get the tag there.
Yeah, and
got
in
a
this
handful
case,
of something else.
Yeah, and in this case, where there's a way, there's a Will Eagleton. As he touches down the try there to make it 2-0 Australia. And again, another brilliant kick. Awkward for Great Britain Exiles to deal with. And they've knocked it on again. And Great Britain Exiles looking shell-shocked at the moment.
Yeah, just a lot of pressure coming from Australia at the start of this match. Only 2.5 minutes in. And it's 2-0.
Oh, and they've been gifted another one. Number 13.
Kyle Welch
yeah.
just slides right through.
Unlucky 13 for Great Britain Exiles, but lucky for Australia.
Just the space just opened up in front of him.
Yeah, Kyle Welch using some sort of Jedi force to lose his man there. The only explanation. And 3-0 in 3 minutes.
Unrelenting pressure from Australia. First kick dealt with well by GB Exiles, so they'll look to show what they can do in attack.
Yeah, and barely out of their own third in this game so far, Great Britain Exiles.
Yeah, I think the late start to this, but they don't look
good
out
kick
yet.
here. Well recovered.
great covering tag there by the chaser, Fred Peters. Bit of contact there though from the defence, so it's penalty Australia. They go left where they have the numbers and get
brilliant
space.
speed from us, brilliant speed.
But a great covering tag there as well from GB Exiles.
Yeah, brilliant tag by Jamil Koutet.
Good hands to hold on to that pass just behind him from Lachlan Martin, and Australia look to swing it all the way back to the left side. Tagged, but contact against GB.
You know, Kyle Welch, try scorer. Great tag there.
Switch back inside.
Oh, the footwork from these Australia players, Shane, incredible.
They're just so quick, this men's open side.
Oh.
So good at getting away from the tags. But for right now, GB Exiles holding them out. And I think just through it is Kyle Welsh go. And
that came at the try. Oh my God. Blink and you miss it. Stuff from Australia. 4-0 up. Kyle Welch's second try of the game.
We'll just see all these tries again. It's been a perfect start, really.
Yeah, first one there from Keenan Ward and Will Eagleton. And the first one from Kyle Welch. And he had a casual touchdown there and 4-0.
Yeah, I think he wasn't even sure that he hadn't been tagged. Looked back to check with the defender, but had the wherewithal to put the ball down anyway, and it's a try.
Have you noticed, Shane, ask you as my co-commentator, that when people score a try, they seem to go off? One of the first things they do after scoring a try is they take off their tags. I've seen it throughout the game. I'm not sure, is it a rule or is it a... Oh, what a spin! Forget the question. What a spin that was. It's just something I've noticed throughout the games. I'm not sure, is everyone doing it? Is it a custom or is it a tactic? But even early on when people score a try, they seem to take their tags and go off.
Yeah, no, not exactly a rule. It's probably just down to each individual team and their coaching staff. It's tactics, I suppose, you know. Someone making it through for a try is just, you know, you need to keep these subs rolling on quickly, so once someone's scored, they've probably, you know, spent a bit of energy to get that, and it's good, I suppose, to just always know if you're on the bench to be ready to definitely come on for a scoring teammate.
Yeah, just exactly what I was thinking, Shane. What a good for you to verbalise it.
Yeah, no need to ask the questions.
No need to ask.
It's for the audience's benefit, of course.
Our hive mind just thinking next to each other, and no way have they gone over again.
Again, I think he just didn't realise he wasn't tagged. Was straight
and it is
through.
Casual as you like. Number 1, Brendan Martin.
Just unrelenting pressure really here from Australia, and just slipping past 2 tag attempts and putting it down.
And we saw yesterday, I think it was the Australia men's 30s. They have 11 different try scorers. And then I think Ireland set the new record with 13. But so far in this Australian men's opens game, they've had 4 different try scorers in 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see how they can continue this pitch 1 stream record.
Yeah, not quite Aussie rules, but so far the Aussies do rule on pitch 1.
Good cover there, and player coming forward, knew to leave it to the retreating player, so that if he did fumble it as he did, he was only going backwards.
Brilliant stepping there by number 20, Mitchell Pitchsider. Not to be confused with the full-time productions, Pitchsider, Dave, and our cameramen.
Good block on that kick there, and the ball just beats the GB wing to the touchline. So Australia now attacking from their 10 metre for the first time in this game.
Yeah, it's as high up as Great Britain Exiles have gotten.
Good tag there from Exiles. And Australia put in an awkward kick, bouncing over the try line, I believe. So it'll be a GB ball out of 10. GB Exiles player almost through there, but well tagged.
Yeah, and I think at this stage, GB Exile is just delighted that they've gone a few minutes without conceding. And Australia dangerously close to going a point a minute.
Yeah. And GB have looked pretty good in attack. They just haven't had much time on the ball, really.
Yeah.
Just been defending the whole time.
Just an opening blitz from Australia.
Yeah. And again, here they come, Australia.
Oh, superb diving tag there from number 16, Fred Peters.
Getting both tags as well. And Kyle Welch is through, passes it out to the left, and they've numbers here if they can use them.
Oh, but great recovery.
Brilliant covering tag there. They go again to the left.
Oh, backs himself for the grubber, but just overhit. I think it's going to go back for an Australia possession anyway for the tag.
Yeah, a late tag as he made that kick.
That was definitely a tag. Kyle Welch looking for his hat trick. Passes it off to his teammate Ben Hupton. Hupton back to Welch. Oh,
almost through.
Try
again.
saving tag. But Australia nearly there.
Possibly first handling error we've seen from Australia. They've looked very comfortable on the ball up to there. But I suppose 11 minutes into a game and your first knock on, that's definitely not bad going.
Pretty good return.
So GB Exiles now look to launch an attack from here. Tag was made before that ball got away though.
Opting to kick, but recovered by Australian defence.
Yeah, those kicks from GB Exiles so far not testing them too much. Just bobbling around in the middle of the pitch, allowing the GB cover to just come onto it at a bit of pace. And again, some missed tags.
Oh, beautiful play there from Mitchell Pitscheider.
Oh, great step and great burst of speed.
Oh!
That just twisting of the body and the pass to the right side as his support runner changed lines. Brilliant. We see this again.
Brilliant. That number 8, Cameron Lloyd, starts the move.
On the left and switches to the right.
Oh,
just fantastic hands.
And to add insult to injury, that number 8 for Australia, Cameron Lloyd, is actually the son of the GB Exiles manager, Alan Lloyd. So that's going to make for an awkward Christmas dinner. Although will the father be a little bit proud after teaching the son everything he knows, only for it to be used against him? Very kind of Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker stuff going on.
Yeah. Students become the master and a bit of that.
Well, I might have just spoiled Star Wars for someone who hasn't seen it. But
apologies.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently Cameron Lloyd also used to represent the GB Exiles, but Australian through and through now, and playing against his cousin number 4, GB Exiles Jake Williamson. And so far, family pride going the way of Cameron Lloyd.
Australia closing the gap though, so it's penalties back to back for GB Exiles. They get to advance up the pitch. They swing down to the right now.
And there it is, the cousin, Jake Williamson, captain of GB Exiles, cousin of Cameron Lloyd.
Good bit of play there, but just too many Australian bodies in the way.
Oh, that's a good pass. But well met with a good tag. But first bit of sustained pressure from GB Exiles.
Closing the gap again, though. So it'll be another penalty, GB Exiles. They'll get to reset their tag count.
Referee just explaining the situation.
Yeah, number 14 there, Cody Kem, was convinced he was stationary, but it was actually his teammate came across to meet him and close that gap.
Again, good tagging from Australia, defending their territory very well.
Yeah, they haven't had to defend for too long so far.
GB Exiles dying to get a box try here. 5 minutes left in this first half. Grubber attempted, bodies in the way.
Ball recovered, and possession still with GB Exiles, but switched back again.
Versus play on, looked like there was contact. Reverse pass, went backwards, no tags on.
So that's another tag there for
Lot of
GB
moving
Exiles.
parts. And again, desperately trying for a box try, but finding no way through there was Jordan Hollis.
Good run back inside by Jake Williamson, but can't find his way through. And GB Exiles are running out of tags here.
Yeah, fifth and final. Hand goes up from the ref. They got to do something. In the end, they do nothing. Turnover. Goes the way of Australia.
So
Deep in their own third of the pitch.
5 minutes to go here in this first half.
It's pretty much been the perfect game so far from Australia.
Oh, brilliant step to get away there. Quick roll ball.
And they'll be hoping to make it perfecter. They can get another score before half time.
They're just spreading it out to the left here.
Oh, they're away. No, tag in the build-up.
Good tag there. Although I think there might have been a forward pass in the lead up to it, so it'll be GB Exiles' ball.
Oh, and the steal. And number 9, Sam Curtin. And that could be curtains for Great Britain Exiles. Box try for Sam Curtin.
Yeah, just the experience there from Curtin to recognise the formation of this attacking move from GB Exiles. He watches it and watches it, knows exactly where that ball's going, and is away and gets a brilliant box try.
And chased all the way by number 11, Riley Atwill. But no, there was no catching Curtin there.
I believe you also used that could be Curtin's pun in the last match we covered for Australia Men's Open. He loves that little out the back throw.
Back celebration throw. And I did use that pun, Shane. You're right.
Can't be reusing them there, you know.
Sue me. Shane Souston. It only makes sense if people know your last name is Houston.
So GB Exiles looking to end this half with a bit of attacking pressure, but they kick straight to Kyle Wilson, who'll return. Nice bit of energy on the ball from Australia every time they get it. Just a quick little step, great hands, and a good tag there. Stops their momentum.
There's Kyle Welch, still searching for his hat-trick.
Tag made on him. And Australia go to the left. And back again towards the middle, but I think it might have been knocked on in the attempted intercept by a GB Exiles player, so it'll be a tap and go to Australia. Another tag made well there.
Interesting to note, Sam Curtin, number 9, did go off after his try.
Yeah,
the conspiracy continues. Try scores are going off after scoring.
Good tag there. on GB Exiles, number 20, Lachlan Atwill.
Oh, good run there. Good yards gained by Jackson Hill.
Tag made before that dropped ball.
And the mustache crew over there on the bench.
Yeah, you see the subs bench constantly looking to their players to see if they need to switch out at each break in play.
There he is, the brains behind the operation.
Yeah, he'll be happy with their performance so far.
Looks a lot warmer than his players. Good coat action there from the coach. Oh, brilliant pass to Cameron Lloyd, and the afterburners are on.
Oh, great
Spread the
pass
play,
out wide.
Larry Greg Williams.
Brilliant from Greg Williams. Just the speed from the players in midfield to get away from their opposite men. Just watch this again. Back inside.
Unbelievable.
And Cameron Lloyd. And again, just great awareness to know, you've got 3 defenders on you there. So pass it out to the wing.
And at half-time in this men's open, it is 9-0 Australia against GB Exiles. Be sure to come back for the second half. And we are back for the start of the second half here in the men's open between Australia and Great Britain Exiles. And Australia with a commanding halftime lead, Shane.
Yeah, they've just been playing amazing rugby, honestly. Just fantastic hands, great pace into any of the slightest gaps they see, and really great awareness as well, as we've seen so far, to get the ball to the slightly safer options a lot of the time. We'll just see now if GB Exiles can claw their way back into this game a little bit.
Well, they have a lion on their crest for a reason. Can they use those lion's claws?
20 seconds.
Gotta be careful choosing your words around me, Shane. And GB Exiles will kick to get us underway in the second half. And yeah, so far the Tagaroos jumping all over GB Exiles.
The tournament director asked me not to.
Clocks in, whistle. Second half starts. Oh, good leap there from Cameron Lloyd.
Yeah, good opening kick. And Lloyd had to do a lot there to deal with that well, but he did. Penalty there, I think for contact possibly. So Australia with a reset. And they're up to the halfway.
Oh, good running there from number 20, Mitchell Pitscheider. Play on. Back with Pitscheider. Hands it off. Back to Cameron Lloyd. Oh, Lloyd. Little grubber. Lloyd again. Lloyd with the box try.
Brilliant play by Lloyd. Just that light little grubber in behind the GB defence.
Now all we need is... And Lloyd scored. Takes off the tags to go off. And all we need now is Lloyd to go celebrate in his dad's face. Of course, Alan Lloyd, the coach of GB Exiles. And he must regret exiling his son, who has punished him with another try.
Yeah, brilliant try though. Very well taken in that bonus box. Nice acrobatics to leap to the edge of that box. And it's
as a man who doesn't get on with his dad, I'm living vicariously through Cameron Lloyd at the moment. How'd you like me now, Dad? But yeah, impressive performance from Australia so far in this men's open game.
Good awareness there to keep the hands away from that awkward bouncing ball and just control with the legs. That's Ben Copson not able to make his way through. And the same for Jackson Hill.
Oh, good passing there. Good
Great
grubber.
kick and well recovered.
Good ground gained there by Fred Peters.
And he was impeded trying to recover it too, the ref says, so penalty to GB Exiles.
Yeah.
Great ground gain. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
Great ground gain, great.
Oh, superb
Good
tags
tagging.
there.
And a great little loop around.
Much better from GB Exiles.
Yeah, looking very convincing in this attack. Ball just not going to hand, but
Great
yeah.
recovery by the Australian defence. And they look to have broken away there again, Australia, but referee signalling for contact.
yeah, I think the Australian defender just kind of blocking the GB player from getting to the ball with his body a little too forcefully for the ref's liking.
Ben Copson trying to advance his GB Exiles team.
Almost through goes Jackson
nearly.
Hill, but well tagged. Oh, and the
again
switch back
intercepted.
inside to the middle, intercepted by Kyle Welch. Welch not happy with the oh, and he just overturns that possession through a bit of petulance.
Yeah, needless there.
He wasn't happy with where the marker or the tagger moved up the mark and tried to back his way through him.
Interesting strategy from the Australian defence, not paying off there.
Yeah, and a bit of short pulling there as well. So another tag reset for GB Exiles.
Yeah, their best spell of play, GB Exiles.
Good tag there, and I think Kyle Welch looks to take something from his opponents and take a few steps after his tag is made as well.
And a sustained pressure here from GB Exiles, but ironclad defence from Australia.
Yeah, no way through for them, and that looks like contact from the attacker. So Australia take the ball back.
And there's a little bit of
Although
energy. But again, they've done it.
Again,
Yeah, it looked like to be a little stomp.
just penalty overturned, and ref not happy with where it was taken from.
Australia playing themselves into trouble here.
Yeah, I think both teams need to calm down a little bit. The ref just not too happy with how it's going at the moment.
The great grubber, but tag made on the way through.
Very good tag there.
And yeah, this Australian defence impenetrable so far.
Yeah, and no way through for Jackson Hill. They swing it out to the right and cut back in again.
Again, another brilliant tag. This time made by Cody Kem.
On Jake Williamson, the captain, of course, for GB Exiles. Jackson Hill again, just not finding his way through.
Australia nearly defending on their line at this stage. Spots a gap.
Looks like that could have popped up for him, but
and the
no.
tag made. Unbelievable turnover. Eventually back to Australia.
We just
too
see
much
again
contact
that
from,
overturn there. Yeah,
I think it's just standing on the tag. Clearly did it on purpose.
Yeah, the ref wise to it, and we continue here. It looks like penalty to GB.
Yeah, Australia got to be careful here. It can't be too long for these fouls rack up, and a yellow card is issued by the ref.
So GB look to attack again. It's been a lot of possession for GB so far in this opening few minutes of the second half.
Oh, good twisting there by Mitchell Nuttall.
Tag made eventually there on Riley Hollis, and
nearly a good kick pass there.
But Australia do weather that storm and keep GB Exiles out and scoreless. And Australia now look to exit through
Cameron Lloyd. Once he
pace.
gets up and going. Oh, but what a tag!
Brilliant tag from the number 12.
Corey MacDonald. Old MacDonald had a tag. E-I-E-I-O.
Long day.
Long day.
Second last game of the day.
Oh, what a pass! And they're down again. Do they make it?
I think there might have been a tag on Cameron Lloyd just before that last one. But
that would have been one of the moves of the tournament.
Brilliant passing, brilliant handling.
Yeah, Cameron. Look at the way he speeds up.
Those big long strides of his. Look at this tag.
Tag from.
Just brilliant.
Yeah. Good tag there from Corey MacDonald.
Look at that.
Oh.
The fake one way and in almost the same movement back to the right. But a great tag by GB Exiles to deny it.
There he is. Cameron Lloyd, the architect of his father's downfall in terms of tag rugby throughout his life. I'm sure they're both very proud of each other. All we can do is speculate. Oh, brilliant there from Kyle Welch.
But well tagged as well by Riley Hollis. But this Australia attack just always looking threatening. That's a good awkward kick. Of course, the ball only bouncing over the ref's shoulder height after having hit the floor already. So no problem there. Oh, good spin
Brilliant
away.
spin there from number 11, Riley Atwill.
And a good kick put in.
Oh,
Brilliant 50-10. So GB Exiles get another chance to attack this Australia line.
Yeah, good kick there from Fred Peters, number 16. Can GB Exiles find a way through?
Almost.
Superb tag by Ben Flakus.
Riley Atwell trying to spin away as he just did previous. Oh, almost. You think if that ball had gone to Fred Peters, he could have been through.
9.5 minutes left. GB Exiles desperate for a score.
They spread it out to the wide. Good tag. They could go left here. No, through the middle is the option.
GB Exiles still they persist, but again tagged at the last. Great tag there from Keenan Ward.
And that's a turnover. Great defence from Australia.
Yeah, incredible defending from Australia. The storms they've weathered. Yeah, quickly trying to turn defence into attack are Australia.
No, not tagged at the first go there. Was Jaden Harris, but good pickup and bit of contact from the defender. Didn't exactly make the tag and brought down number 1 Brendan Martin. So Cameron Lloyd will go from halfway.
One person you don't want to see running at you. Cameron Lloyd playing for Australia. His father Alan Lloyd managing GB Exiles.
And Australia now look to go towards that left side, just stretching the GB defence a bit. Almost through there went Ben Johnston.
And that was nasty. Yeah, number 11 caught there, stamping on the tag, Riley Atwell. Giving a penalty Australia's way.
Yeah, a couple of just needless penalties really from both sides so far.
To be knocked on there. Number 18, Zach Stewart.
Almost intercepted, but unlucky not to get it.
And yeah, with 7 minutes left, the result pretty much beyond doubt. But for Australia, it's playing for more points, and they get over the line again. Number 14, Cody Kem.
Just again, missed tag after missed tag there. Just allowed Kem to get through. Almost again.
The determination. No. Can he score that try? Yes, he can. Cody Kem makes it 12-0 Australia against the GB Exiles.
I can just hear your brain whirring.
Yeah, the hamster on the wheel.
Every time we get a new try scorer.
And that, of course, the 8th different try scorer Australia have had in this men's open game.
Not quite at our Pitch One stream record yet of 13, but there's still plenty of time for them to add to their tally. So good tag there. Yeah, forcing the GB Exiles to kick.
Oh, fumbled, but backwards. Recovered by number 16, Ben Johnston.
And they look to return. Oh, it's a good tag though. He looked to be away almost. Good tag by Henry Peters. Good tag there from GB. Australia looking to get away there with Sam Curtin, but tagged well, and they
good kick, good kick.
Oh. Perfect 50-10 there, just relieving the pressure from their attack, and getting themselves set up for a great attacking set here now from the GB Exiles 10 metre.
And UL starting to fill up now. People arriving in the evening to watch these games live. And Cameron Lloyd nearly in.
Oh, great tag there. Looked like he could have been through there.
Credit to GB Exiles, haven't down tools or given up. Still defending doggedly.
Another great tag as Curtin ran through.
Oh, too speculative there.
Just a little too far over the head of his winger.
I think he thought he saw a teammate there.
And GB reset. Another good tag there from number 12, Will Eagleton. Keeping them pinned back.
Soaring like an eagle there to make the tag, some would say.
Sam Curtin just picks that out of the air. Gains back possession for Australia.
Cameron Lloyd looking for one more, looking to complete the hat-trick, which might send his dad over the edge.
So GB quickly having to turn attack into defence now.
And there is Cameron Lloyd.
Oh, almost through, but contact made by the defender. So a reset for Australia.
Oh, good reverse pass there, and shorts mightily pulled. Oh, and back to Cameron Lloyd. Will he get over? And it's the hat-trick for Cameron Lloyd. Unbelievable.
Just brilliant speed from this Australia men's open side. As we see this again. Just that dodge. That first attempt from Lloyd, and then this. And the finish.
GB Exiles coach Alan Lloyd. Tears of sorrow coming down one eye. Tears of pride coming out the other. Yeah, a massacre from his boy Cameron Lloyd, racking up a hat-trick in this game.
GB Exiles now, they've looked good in attack for a lot of this game.
Definitely, yeah. It's not that GB Exiles have played badly at all. They can be very proud of the performance. Good passing, good attacking moves.
Yeah.
But Australia's defence, incredible. And their attack, scintillating. And as we said before, sometimes there's not much you can do when you're just up against a better team. No, there's no shame in it. They hand credit to GB Exiles. They've kept going, and they are still going. No downing tools. Heads haven't dropped, but they just, against any other team, the GB Exiles could have had 5 or 6 tries.
Easily, yeah, if not much more.
But Australia, all the categories you watch, they're machine-like.
Yeah, but as we say, plenty of positives for GB Exiles to take away. They're hoping to add a firm point to that, but unfortunately not. I think the tag was made late after the kick though, so they will retrieve possession.
Roll back now to Henry Peters.
That loose ball handled well by Fred Peters. And Australia, that defensive line just looking impenetrable.
Yeah, I think you could play for hours against this Australia team. I don't think many teams would score. Which, if my calculations are right with the curse of the commentator, GB Exiles should go through any time now.
Yep.
But they've looked incredibly solid. And so hard to maintain that concentration for a full 40 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when they have been switching between attack and defence so quickly, you know, running down one length of the pitch and then suddenly defending hard on their own line. As it gets pretty
last
pretty
hat there,
tired.
the Outer Banks, North Carolina.
If that is yours.
unless someone was evaporated and all that was left of them was their hat. And there's the klaxon.
And
One
Australia
last play.
will look to really put the nail in the
Australia,
coffin here.
absolutely no chill. They're going to finish off the game. They're going to finish off.
Okay,
Number 5,
Ardita.
Ardita.
Just brilliant speed, pace, and fitness from this Australian men's open team.
Yeah, just a will to win and dominate. And there you have it. Australia running out winners in this 7 p.m. fixture. And, make sure you tune back in at 8 p.m. for our 11th and final game of the day on pitch 1. The mixed open between South Africa and Australia, kicking off at 8 p.m.